Pension auto-enrollment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
And indeed, you're all very welcome here to Kenny Park in Athenry for the second of the Galway Senior Hurling Championship games here this afternoon. It's Capataggle to my left taking on Killimordaly in this game, and of course this is a local derby. You would even have cousins playing against one another in this game between these two local rivals. We'll start with the Capataggle team to my left. In goals is number 1 is James Skehill. The full back line is Declan Cronin, who wears 2, James Garvey 3, and 17 is Donncha Campbell. Number 5 is Éanna Garvey, 6 Michael Garvey, and 7 is Dara Dolan. It's Lewis Coughlin who wears number 8 and number 30 John Mitchell. The half-forward line Niall Collins, Oran Finn and Donal Mannion who wears number 27. And it's Liam Collins 13, Ronan Garvey 14 and Jarlath Mannion 15. Now we do anticipate that there will be positional changes on that Capataggle team. The Killimordaly team line out with Robert Noon in goal, a full back line of number 18 Declan Connolly, number 3 David Hurls and number 4 Andrew Daly. The half back line is number 5 Adam Brett, number 6 Jack Fitzpatrick and number 17 Ian Cannon. Midfield pairing of number 8 Luke Linsky and number 9 David Concannon. Paul Craven wears number 10, Darren Daly, who's been in fine scoring form from Killimordaly. He's their centre half forward. And wearing number 20 is the vastly experienced Éanna Ryan. And the inside line, number 13, Gary McDonough, number 14, Brian Concannon, and number 19, Ronan Brett, starts for Killimordaly. So those are the two teams. The referee is Carol Collins. He's out in the middle of the field there. This is the second preliminary quarter final this weekend. Carol Collins will referee. He was refereeing the big win for Clarenbridge yesterday over Ardrahan, 3-22 to 18 points. And he's refereeing the second quarter final now today. That's between Capataggle and Killimordaly, as we said. And in the opening game here, we now know that Castlegar are into the quarter-finals of the championship. They had a comprehensive 225 to a 13 points victory over Kilkenarn in the first game. So we have the 4 group winners. They're already in the quarter-finals. They've been joined by Clarenbridge and Castlegar so far. They'll be joined by a third team after this game, and of course if it ends level we go to extra time, and if it's level after that we might even go to the dreaded penalties, but we're a long way from that as of yet. The other game that will take place next weekend, of course, is this county champions St Thomas's. They take on Crowell. That game called off this weekend, and Gordon Duane joins me in the commentary position again, and a local derby here, Gordon, and the bragging rights are at stake here between Killimordaly and Capataggle.
Yeah, great rivalry has developed between these clubs over the years, and as I said, there's cousins and there's relations and a lot of ties between the two clubs. It'd be very interesting to see how, I suppose, first of all, which Capataggle turns up. You're looking at their team there on paper, and they've a lot of good hurlers, but they just haven't clicked fully yet this year.
Yeah, we're about to start now for our on Naveen. Yeah, there you have the rendition of our Naveen. We're almost set to go here, and it's level between Mike Cullen, by the way, and Mulla in the senior relegation playoff. 60 minutes played there. Mulla 216, Mike Cullen 22 points. So we're almost set to go at the start of this game in the senior preliminary quarter-finals, and the teams are going into position right prior to the start of this game. This is going to be an intriguing game, you would think, between these local sides who will take on one another and have a great history of hurling between Capataggle and Killimordaly. Mike Cullen now lead by a point, by the way, over Mulla. Got into injury time there in that senior relegation playoff. 23 points to 216 as Carol Collins is out in the middle of the field. Brian Concannon is beside him there as the Capataggle men and the Mulla men get into position, or the Killimordaly men, I should say, get into position prior to the start of the game. I see that John Mitchell starts in the middle of the field for Killimordaly. Éanna Garvey, I think, will also probably start there wearing number 5 as this game is about to start here. A nice healthy crowd, it must be said, in here in Kenny Park in Athenry for this senior preliminary quarter final, or as this referee Carol Collins gets ready to throw in the ball. Killimordaly and Capataggle. Capataggle have one man inside in the full forward line. They try to win the throw in. They won't, though. It's won by Brian Beano Concannon. His jersey pulled there. No advantage. He's still going forward. Brian Concannon. Brian Concannon goes for a score. To be a good start for Killimordaly if he puts it over the bar. He has put it over the bar. Good score by Brian Concannon. Started in the middle of the field, Gordon. Good score. His jersey was pulled. I don't think the referee saw it, but he kept going. Good score.
Yeah, excellent score, and unusual to see him out there in the middle of the field, but it looks like a tactic that Killimordaly are trying to work there this afternoon.
Yeah, they lead by a point to no score. James Skehill, the goalkeeper, goes long with that one. It's going to land on the half-hour line. Jan Mannion is underneath it. There's two Killimordaly men. One of them is Declan Connolly. The ball breaks though into the path of David Concannon. The ball breaks out though towards Éanna Garvey. He tries to pick it up, but Killimordaly do well to retrieve the situation as they try to come away ball. That's a chop surely, yeah. And that's a foul, I think, by Ian Cannon, and that's going to be a free in. And this is a scoreable opportunity straight back, no doubt, for Niall Collins. And Niall Collins has been in superb form for Killimordaly. 14 points he scored against Mulla last time out. 6 of those came from play, 8 came from frees, and in fairness to him, he's been really, really good. I can tell you that Mike Cullen have beaten Mulla by a point in the senior relegation playoff, 23 points to 216, so they have saved their senior A status, or their senior status, for next year, and Mulla will take on Gort now to see who's relegated to a senior B. But the two teams out here are not interested in that. They're interested in who's going to get through to the Galway Senior Hurling Championship quarter-finals, as this free is going to be taken by Niall Collins for Capataggle, a chance to equalise the ball game. We've 1 minute and 20 seconds played here. He's outside the 45 metre line. He's inside it by the time he strikes it, and he puts it straight between the posts, and that's the equaliser, Niall Collins. And in fairness to him, he's been in electric form, particularly from the place ball for Killimordaly in this year's championship so far, Gordon, or for Capataggle, I should say. Yeah,
he's had an excellent season, and they're on
he's
the
on
attack
the way again. And it's Niall Collins bearing down in goal. He's got a runner inside him. It's John Mitchell. Mitchell now, has he got Collins inside him? Is he foul? It's going to be a penalty. Is it? Is there a free in? A free in? It's definitely going to be a free in. Carol Collins has given the free in. He's outside the square, but again, we saw Niall Collins there, his speed getting him through there, laid the ball off to John Mitchell, and John Mitchell was fouled, and it's going to be a free in, and it's going to be the lead score, you would think, for Niall Collins. I'm going to chalk it down. Maybe I'm tempting fate, but he's on the 20 metre line, but he'll hardly miss this. I'm sure he'll hardly go for a goal either. He'll tap it over the bar, and that would put his side 2 points to 1 in front. We have 2 minutes played here. Good response by Capataggle to the score by Brian Concannon. So he's on the 20 metre line. There's only 3 men on the goal line, by the way. He'd hardly be tempted to go low. I don't think he is, because the way he's standing, it looks he's going to put this between the posts. And a number of these Capataggle lads are playing football as well with St. Gabriel's. They're in the intermediate championship quarter final. As Collins puts that over the bar, that's 2 points for him. And Cappy go into a 1 point lead here. 2 points for Capataggle, 1 point for Killimordaly. 2.5 minutes played here. The goalkeeper Robert Noon takes the quick puck out, and he's going to work it up the field. He plays it out to David Earls. David Earls off the left hand side, looks for Éanna Ryan over on the far side of the field. Dara Dolan and Éanna Ryan now battling for possession over there. Ryan tries to go down it, and Ryan has it in his hand. Ryan tries to get the ball across the field, and it's going to be a free out. I thought it was going to be, it's a line ball indeed, actually, on the far side of the field, and Declan Cronin will go over to take it. I think he got on the Galway BFM Intermediate Team of the Week from football last week, as he gets ready to take this sideline over on the far side of the field. Cronin. His cousins, of course, the Manions, are in action as well for Capataggle today. He takes that sideline. He goes long with that ball up. They go for it. David Earls goes up for it. David tries to take it down under pressure from John Mitchell there. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Jan Mannion. Jan Mannion has it. Jazz going to go for a score from the 45 metre line, but this one is going to go wide. That's going to be the first wide of the day to Capataggle, and the first wide goes to Jan Mannion. We have 3.5 minutes played here. Quick puck out is taken, and Killimordaly come on the attack again. They look for Gary McDonough. The ball is going to break, though. It's going to break into the path of Donncha Campbell. Campbell playing at wing back, wearing number 17. Campbell is in possession now. Campbell lays the ball out the field, but it's intercepted. And Killimordaly's Paul Craven has it. Paul Craven is going to go for the score, is he? He's not. He's going to spray the ball across the field to Darren Daly. It just goes over his head, and eventually Capataggle have numbers there, and it's Micheál Garvey, the centre half back, who's coming away with it. Garvey gets the ball forward towards Jan Mannion in space. Will Jay take on his man, or will he go for the score? He's going to spray it right across the field. Lovely ball across the field towards Liam Collins. Can Collins keep the ball in play? Hasn't scored in the last 2 matches for Capataggle. Will he put this one between the posts? He comes out at the 45 or the 20 metre line to go for a score by Liam Collins. It's gone wide, would you believe it? That's 2 wides for Liam Collins, and he's a player that probably needs just to get a score, Gordon, to get his confidence going again.
On the board, yeah, it's been a very disappointing campaign for Liam so far, but you know the quality he has, and it's just a matter of when he's going to get going.
Ball is going to break inside to Éanna Ryan. Éanna Ryan's going to pop it over the bar. The sides are level. Good score by Éanna Ryan.
Rolling back the years.
Rolling back the years, yeah, as he puts that one over the bar. I think he may have played for Galway back in 2010, maybe in the National League final, and he scored a wonderful goal against Tipperary, maybe in the Championship of 2012, maybe, or 2011. 2010, I've been told here. That ball goes over the bar. Lovely score by Jam Mannion. He took it down beautifully, Gordon. Puts it over the bar.
Yeah, an excellent score there from Jam Mannion. He's looked very lively so far in the opening exchanges.
3 points to 2. That ball is out the field. Darren Daly's going to go down it. Darren Daly's in possession, comes deep to win it, gets it back to the captain, David Concannon. He's half intercepted there. The ball breaks into the path of Donald Mannion in the middle of the field. Jay got the last board. Donald plays a lovely ball inside to John Mitchell. He's bearing down on goal. John Mitchell for Capataggle puts it over the bar, but the goal was on. He puts it over the bar. I think that could be his first score in Championship hurling. John Mitchell puts it over the bar, but there was a man inside, Liam Collins, if he played him in, but he puts it over the bar. Goal chance, Gordon.
It looks like he was surprised actually to be in so much space, and he got caught between, will I shoot or will I pass it, and he ends up taking the point when there was a goal opportunity there for him.
Puck out is taken, well taken out of the air by Paul Craven. Craven takes on 2 Capataggle, and there's a chop there, is there? Referee says play on. The ball is going to break out, and it's going to break out towards Oran Finn. Finn is in possession now for Capataggle. He plays the ball across the field towards Mitchell, the man who got the last score. David Earls gets there ahead of him, but Mitchell puts him under pressure. It breaks into the path of the vastly experienced Declan Connolly. The Moonshore comes out with the ball, sprays the ball across the field looking for Paul Craven. Taken out of the air over the far side of the field. Killimordaly come on the attack. It's not Paul Craven, in fact. I think it's Jack Fitz. Jack Fitzpatrick soloing forward now, wearing number 6, but very, very deep. And Donncha Campbell is there though, and Donncha has it. Donncha has Niall Collins outside him. He plays the ball into Niall Collins, and Niall Collins is in the possession. Niall Collins sprays the ball over to this side of the field. He's looking for the brother. The brother is Liam Collins. He'll go up to try and win the ball. He'll break it down to John Mitchell. Mitchell has it. He got the last score for Cappy. Tried to play the ball inside. He tried to do the right thing. It was intercepted. It's gone out for a line ball on this side of the field. It's been a lively enough opening so far, but a Capataggle lead by 4 points to 2, Gordon.
Yeah, as we were saying at the game, Niall, Capataggle haven't really clicked for a full game this season so far. They've played for periods in games, but for the amount of talent they have and the hurlers they have, you'd be expecting them to really push on.
Liam Collins will take the sideline cut. It's a good one by Liam Collins. It's gone between the posts. Has a superb effort by Liam Collins. He's put it over the bar. Great score by Liam Collins from the sideline. That might be the one he wants. That's a great score. 5 points to 2.
Yeah, excellent score, and we'll be interested to see now will that push on Liam. The excellent score.
Great score. The Collins brothers have scored so far today. The ball goes up towards Adam Brett. He tries to pull in the ball. The ball goes out towards the sideline. It's picked up by Micheál Garvey over there. Micheál Garvey goes back to Lewis Coughlin. He's had a good campaign. Back in the corner back position wearing number 8. He's half foul there. Referee says play on. Campbell gets it. Plays it back to Garvey, and Micheál Garvey goes right across the field, but it's going to be intercepted. It's going to be intercepted by David Concannon. Will he wind up for a big one from the half back line? David Concannon goes for the score, and David Concannon puts it wide. That's the first wide for Killimordaly. Their opponents have struck 2 wides, and it's going to be a puck out to James Skehill, who will take this puck out for his side. James Skehill will take the puck out for Capataggle, and he does take the puck out, and he goes towards Garvey, and that ball is going in towards John Mitchell. Lovely touch by John Mitchell to try to take the ball down, but Declan Connolly is there. Declan Connolly put under pressure. Declan Connolly tries to come away with possession. Connolly does well for Killimordaly. Gets the ball up the field to Brian Concannon. He got the first point. Has he got another score for Killimordaly? It looks high in towards the goals, but it's gone wide, and 2 wides for his side, and it's 2 wides apiece, but it's 4 points to 2 on the scoreboard, or 5 points to 2 I should say on the scoreboard. Last score there coming from the sideline. Cappy have got the last 3 points. They lead by 5 points to 2. Micheál Garvey gets the ball out the field towards Niall Collins on the 45 or the 65 metre line. Collins goes inside towards Liam Collins in space. Liam Collins is in space, tries to take on his man. His first touch lets him down, but his second touch gets it into his hand. He's gone past his man. Liam Collins bearing down on goal. Liam Collins coming inside. Liam Collins into the back of the net. Beautiful goal by Liam Collins. 1-1 he has scored so far today. We said he hadn't been on the scoring trend for Capataggle up until today, but by God he's turning it on now. Beautiful goal. He went past his man. He didn't take the ball into his hand, and first time the ball into the back of the net. Gordon, great strike.
What a score. And as we were saying, he had such a quiet championship so far, and he's just turned it
Well,
And
he's a
he's flipped
quality
it over.
player, of course, a guy who has played for senior championship for Galway. As that ball goes back to Michael Garvey, and Garvey puts that wide. That's 3 wides for him, or should I say Micheál Garvey, as that ball has gone wide. It's 1 goal and 5 points now to 2 points. Cappy have built a good lead, Gordon. 9 minutes gone.
Yeah, they've started the game very well, and I suppose being up against your rivals like Killimordaly, they needed a good start, and it was important for Cappy to get those couple of scores on the board. And Liam Collins, Niall Collins, Jan Mannion, they're causing no end. Even John Mitchell has caused no end of trouble there for the Killimordaly back so far.
I think they're into additional time in the intermediate preliminary quarter final. Abenakmoy 15 points, Ceylon 112. It's delicately poised there, and it'll be interesting to see how that game goes as Dara Dolan takes the sideline cut. Dara Dolan goes long with that ball, but it's intercepted. It's intercepted by David Concannon. He's swung around there. That's going to be a free out, and the free out is to David Concannon and to Killimordaly. He takes a quick one. He goes right across this side of the field. Paul Craven goes up to take it out with the left hand, and Paul Craven has the ball. Paul Craven is in the space. Paul Craven hand passes the ball off to Brian Concannon. Brian Concannon tries to take on his man. He's fouled there. And he just showed his county experience there. He saw Éanna Garvey coming in, Gordon. He was going to go for the strike, but he knew if he took an extra step that he was going to be fouled. He was fouled, and it's a scoreable opportunity for Darren Daly.
Yeah, Brian using his experience there, and Capataggle will be looking to close him down and not give him many chances to run at them, because he'll cause havoc once he gets in past that defence.
Here is the free to Darren Daly, the free taker for Killimordaly. He's been their ace marksman in the championship so far. Chance here now for him to score his first score of the day. They've scored 2 so far. He's looking for his first. Darren Daly launches it in towards the goals. He's got the distance. He's got the accuracy. He puts it over the bar. Good score for Darren Daly. And it's one that Killimordaly needed. 1-5 now to 3 points. It was 2 points apiece in the early stages of the game, but Capataggle hit 1-3 without reply. But that score there has just repelled the Capataggle's attacks for some moment as they come on the attack again now with Niall Collins. He'll make no mistake. He puts it over the bar. And Niall Collins is having a great campaign for Killimordaly. 3 points for him today. His first on play. They stretch out to 6 in front again. Quick puck out by Robert Noon out to Declan Connolly. Connolly takes on his man. Connolly tries to go past Jan Mannion. He does go past Jan Mannion. He goes past Dara Dolan or Niall Collins as well. Gets it off to David Concannon. He's trying to eat up the ground. He's fouled there, surely. Referee says play on. I thought he was fouled. There's a couple of Cappy men on him, and it's won there by Oran Finn in the end, and he's fouled though for a foul on Brian Concannon. But in fairness, I thought David Concannon was fouled initially.
Absolutely, yeah.
Gordon.
Yeah, it looked like a free to Killimordaly, and now it's been brought forward to make it even matters worse for Killimordaly.
This is going to be a free in, and the free in is to Killimordaly or to Capataggle. It's been brought forward. This is a scoreable chance here, and Ceylon lead by a point over Abenakmoy, 115 to 17 points. That's the latest score there in that intermediate game as they go down the closing stages. Niall Collins takes the free here. He's got 3 so far, 2 from play, or 2 from frees and 1 from play, as this is going to be a free for Niall Collins, looking for a point number 4 of the day. Niall Collins just outside the 45 metre line. Should be meat and drink to a free taker of his capabilities. Niall Collins lifts, spins and strikes and puts it straight between the posts. That's 4 points for Niall Collins. 3 frees and 1 from play. 1-7 to 3 points, and even with only 12 minutes gone, it's a big lead, 7 between them.
It is, and one thing I've noticed there, that Capataggle are really hunting in packs, and they're fighting for every ball, and that's the performance that they've been looking for so far this season.
Yeah, Ronan Garvey's in possession. He tries to pull on that ball inside towards Donald Mannion. Mannion tries to take it on. The ball is going to break towards Niall Collins again. Collins is in possession now for Capataggle. Niall Collins goes for a score. Niall Collins, has it gone inside the post? I wonder, it looks to have just gone outside the post, has it? It's gone, they're not quite sure whether it's inside or outside. I think it's gone wide actually. That's 4 wides now for Capataggle. The puck out is taken. It's taken by the goalkeeper. That goalkeeper is Robert Noon, and eventually Capataggle play the ball back towards Declan Connolly. He gets his side on the attack, but there's too much purchase on that ball, and it should be won by the full back. That's James Garvey. Garvey comes away with the ball. It comes off. Brian Concannon goes out over the line on the far side of the field, and that is a line ball to Capataggle. And over on the far side of the field, and this is going to be a sideline, and the sideline is to Declan Cronin over there. It is 1-7 to 3 points, 10 points to 3 in the early stages of the game, as Declan Cronin gets ready to take the sideline for Capataggle. Declan will take this sideline, and he plays it across the field. It's caught brilliantly by Dara Dolan in the hand. Not sure was that what was intended, but Dara Dolan gets a lovely ball down the field to Jan Mannion in space, and Jan Mannion gets away from Declan Connolly. He's using his pace. He comes inside Declan Connolly. Is this a goal scoring opportunity? It's not. In this case, it's got tapped over the bar, and Jan Mannion taps over his second point. And in fairness to Capataggle, you've the 2 Collinses, you have the Mannions. There's a lot of pace in this attack.
There is, yeah, and they're using it to their full advantage this afternoon so far.
Andrew Daly wins the puck out. He goes long with that ball. It's going to break towards Lewis Coughlin. Coughlin is playing in that sweeper role there for the moment. Plays the ball across the field to Cronin. Declan Cronin has Dara Dolan outside him. He's also James Cahill, but he decides to go down the middle towards Donal Mannion. Dan Mannion can't win possession because he's put under pressure. Breaks back to Brian Concannon. Brino tries to flick the ball inside, but it's going to be won by Micheál Garvey. His first touch lets him down, but he kicks it out towards Oran Finn. He gets it off further towards Ronan Garvey. Garvey now soloing forward. Ronan Garvey sprays the ball inside towards Collins, who's in front of his man. That is Liam Collins. Lovely touch by Liam Collins on the 45-metre line. He's going to spin. He's going to go for a score. Liam Collins puts it over the bar, and Liam Collins is on fire. 1-2, and Gordon says he's back with a bang. 1-2 from play. 1-9 to 3 points.
Yeah, Killimordaly are finding it very hard to get to grips with that Capataggle forward line.
Jack Fitzpatrick is in possession, and Jack Fitzpatrick lets the ball down the field. It's going to be won by Lewis Coughlin, and Lewis Coughlin does well to get the ball out the field. Cappy come on the attack, and Niall Collins is in possession. Niall Collins gets the ball inside towards the full forward line, but back there should be David Concannon. He's under pressure from Liam Collins though. David Concannon has got a support player behind him, and that's going to be a free out, and the free out is to Capataggle. Or to Killimordaly, I should say. 1 goal and 9 points to 3 points. 14 and a half minutes played here as the free is taken quickly. Darren Daly's in possession. He's out around the middle of the field now. He gets the ball inside towards Éanna Ryan. Éanna Ryan tries to battle for possession with Dara Dolan. Éanna Ryan has lost possession. It's picked up by Micheál Garvey. Garvey goes back the field to Declan Cronin in space, and Declan Cronin looks upfield and off his right hand side. Gets the ball further down the field towards his first cousin. That's Jan Mannion. Will Mannion get there, or will Declan Connolly get there? Connolly just about gets there, and the ball goes out over the line on the far side of the field, and the line ball is to Capataggle. 1-9 to 3 points. It was 2 points apiece, as we said, in the early stages of the game, but it's 1-7 to a point now. Since the 4th minute, in 10 minutes, Cappy have hit 1-7 as a 1 point to Killimordaly, and it's 1-9 to 3 points in the sideline. Will be taken over there by Niall Collins. His side lead, 1-9 to 3 points, as this sideline is going to be taken by Niall Collins. Niall Collins doesn't get enough purchase on it. It's intercepted by David Concannon over there. David Concannon looks up the field. He looks for Paul Craven. Craven is in front of Donnacha Campbell. Lets the ball go past him, but Campbell defends well. Campbell tries to pick it up over on the far side of the field. The ball has gone out over the line, and the line ball over there is to the men of Capataggle. 1-9 to 3 points. Quick sideline taken. Back to Micheál Garvey. Garvey comes inside his man. Garvey gets the ball forward towards Oran Finn. Oran Finn hand passes the ball off to Donnacha Campbell. Campbell flicks the ball further forward, but it's all very tight over there. Micheál Garvey's in possession. And the ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Andrew Daly, the cornerback wearing number 4. Gets it off to Darren Daly. Darren Daly goes for a score from out the field. It'll be a lovely score if it goes over the bar. Has it gone inside the post? It hasn't gone inside the post. And that's 3 wides for Killimordaly. And even at this early stage, Gordon, Killimordaly are 10 points down, or 9 points down at this stage. They need a couple of scores just to settle themselves into it.
Yeah, and even develop a couple of passages of play up top. They seem to be rushing their shots and trying to get the scores on the board, besides looking up and see is there a guy that can make that opening for them.
Lewis Coughlin is in possession. Lewis soloing forward. Lewis is kind of blind alleyway there, but he's still going forward. As he fouled, the referee says play on the ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Darren Daly. Darren Daly gets it off towards young Brett. That is Ronan Brett soloing forward. Ronan Brett has it. Ronan Brett not quite sure what to do. Is he going to go for a score? He's going to go for a score. Has he got it inside the post? It'll be a good score if it goes over the bar. He worked hard for that. He puts it over the bar. Good score by Ronan Brett, and it's a point that Killimordaly needed.
Badly needed, yeah, and they'll be hoping that that'll settle them and that they can just get a couple of more scores on the board and try and eat into that Capataggle lead. But Capataggle have been very impressive so far in this opening 19 minutes.
Yeah, 1-9 now to 4 points. They haven't scored since the 10th minute. That's the 7th point, or 7 minutes scoreable spell there that's gone from a Killimordaly perspective. 1-9 to 4 points, as we see that Carol Collins just seeing his Micheál Garvey okay, and it's 1-18 for Ceylon, 18 points for Eben Nakamai. That's deep into injury time in that intermediate preliminary quarter final, as James Skehill will get ready to take the puck out. Skehill for his side will take this puck out now. 1 goal and 9 points to 4 points. He looks for and finds Éanna Garvey over there wearing number 5. Éanna Garvey soloing forward now from the midfield position. Éanna still going forward now for Capataggle. Éanna Garvey is bursting his way through, tries to play the ball across the field towards Jan Mannion. It goes under the legs of Declan Connolly. He eventually flicks the ball away. It goes out towards Ronan Garvey, and there's a clash there. In fairness, both players just going wholeheartedly Gordon for the ball there, and there was a nasty clash.
Yeah, I think Carol Collins has given a free to Capataggle in that instance.
Yeah, I thought it was just two players that were just going for the ball 50-50, and just their helmets seemed to clash, but both players are down injured at the moment. As we said, the games so far in the preliminary quarter-finals, 2 of them have been played over the weekend. In the first one, Clarenbridge defeated Ardrahan by 322 to 18 points. In the second one, which was on earlier on today, it finished in a 225 to 13 points victory for Castlegar over Kilkenarn. And this one is 1-9 to 4 points. And in the intermediate game so far today, we know that Rahu Newcastle have beaten Clarenbridge 425 to 17 points. We know that Turlockmore have beaten Ballygar by 215 to 1 goal and 13 points, and we just haven't got the full time yet on Abenakmoy versus Ceylon. We know in the relegation from senior it's finished Mulla 2-16, that's 22 points, but Mycullen had 23 points on the board, which means it's Gort and Mulla in the relegation final there. And in the intermediate it finished today Skahada Ballymallock 17 points, Kilbeakenty 7 points, that's in the relegation semi-final. So the relegation final down to Junior A for 2025 will be either Kiltormer or Kilbeakenty, as Niall Collins stands over the free. Both players are thankfully okay, Declan Collins and Ronan Garvey, or Declan Connolly, I should say, as Niall Collins puts that ball over the bar. That's 5 points for him. His brother Liam has got 1-2, so 1-7 for the Collins brothers so far out of 110. And Ronan Garvey is back on, and Declan Connolly just getting some attention there. I think Declan Connolly is gone off for the moment, and Killimordaly are bringing on a sub. I think it's one of the Concannons that's coming off. Indeed it is. It's Paul Concannon that has come in there for Declan Connolly, who's come off rather worse in that situation there. The ball is won by Concannon. He just charges through his man there, gets away with it, and eventually Killimordaly's with Ian Cannon come on the attack. The ball goes inside towards the full forward line. Gary McDonough is going to get there ahead of Declan Connolly. He tries to turn Declan Cronin. He gets the ball out the field towards Ronan Bresh. Bresh got the last point for Killimordaly, but he's blocked down there from a standing position, and it's won by Ronan Garvey. And something untoward has happened off the ball here as well, and has it been spotted by the referee? It's Jan Mannion, I think, that's down injured, and I think it was one of the Killimordaly players that was involved in that. From the Killimordaly perspective, we'll just see what happens.
Conor Quinlan now is heading out towards Cardinal Collins, so yeah, maybe he saw it. Yeah,
Conor Quinlan is the linesman on this side of the field, and just something untoward happened there. Jan Mannion is the man that's down injured. Anyway, we could hear it's kind of a roar there. Ceylon, by the way, have beaten Abenakmoy 118 to 18 points there in the quarter-finals of the intermediate championship. So the linesman on this side of the field, Conor Quinlan, has gone in to speak to the referee, Carol Collins. It's 110 to 4 points, and this is going to be an interesting facet of the game. What's going to happen here now, because
they're taking their time anyway.
Jan Mannion is down on the ground, and Jan Mannion is rather gingerly getting up off the ground. The physio for Capataggle is out there just to see is he okay. Jazz putting on the helmet again, but he's coming up off the ground, and Carol Collins is speaking there to Conor Quinlan. I think the linesman on the far side of the field is
Pat Burke. Yeah.
Pat Burke is speaking as well, as to see what happened there, and it's going to be interesting to see what happens here, Gordon. But it's 110 to 4 points. Cappy will want to keep going now. They're playing well. They're 9 points in front.
Yeah, they wouldn't have wanted this stoppage now, because it's stopping their momentum, but they've been very impressive in the opening exchanges now. We'll see if what action Carol Collins is going to take here. Jan Mannion, anyway, from a Capataggle point of view, is up and he's ready to go again. So Carol Collins now is calling over David Concannon, is it? Yeah, he's calling over David Concannon. He's also calling over Jan Mannion. So is this the proverbial yellow card for each one of them here to get out of trouble? Paul Concannon's coming in to have an old word as well. But Jan Mannion and David Concannon are being spoken to by the referee, Carol Collins. He's telling Paul Concannon to get away. That's the second time Paul has come in to give his viewpoint on this occasion, as Carol Collins is speaking to both players here. And he looks as if he's going to give them a yellow card apiece. He is going to give them a yellow card apiece. So David Concannon is on a yellow card. Jan Mannion is also on a yellow card following that incident. 110 to 4 points, 22 minutes played. And it is going to be a free out to Capataggle, because they had possession of the shitter, and they're going to leave it to Micheál Garvey. So we're ready to go again, Gordon. Indirect free taken by Micheál Garvey. Goes inside towards the full forward line, looking for Niall Collins. It's going to have too much purchase on it though. That's going to be a fifth wide for Capataggle. Killimordaly have struck 3 as Robert Noon gets ready to take the puck out. 22 minutes played here. There's been one team in it so far. It's been Capataggle. Brilliantly taken out of the air by Brian Concannon. He's got a runner inside. That's Gary McDonough. Will McDonough take on his man? He's been urged to take on his man by the supporters. He's still going for it. Gary McDonough buried down on goal. Gary McDonough tries to take the shot. Is that a penalty? It's not. It's gone out for a 65 according to the umpire. And great defending against Lewis Coughlin, I think, for Capataggle, and he's had a good campaign, it must be said. Lewis Coughlin in the corner back position. He's wearing number 8, but he's playing in that full back line, and has been all year for Capataggle. But there was half a goal scoring opportunity there for Killimordaly, and they need to score, Gordon. They need to take this point now and put it between the posts from the 65-metre free. Yeah, the way Lewis was getting the hurl in over the forward, I thought he might have he might have given away a free, but he got away with it, and he's been getting through a power ball already in this game so far and has been very impressive.
110 to 4 points. It should be 110 to 5 points. Declan Connolly's coming back into the fray after getting some attention there. Darren Daly takes a 65. It's very high. Is it accurate? It sure is accurate. He puts it over the bar. That's the score for Darren Daly. That's 2 for him, 1 from a free, 1 from a 65, 110 to 5 points. As we see that Declan Connolly's about to come on. The play is going to be stopped here for a second. Declan Connolly will be coming back into the Killimordaly defence. Good to see that he's okay. Himself and Ronan Garvey, as we said, there was just a coming together of both players, and thankfully both of them are back on the field of play. They're okay. Paul Concannon is taking a break as he comes off the field. 24 minutes played. The puck out is going to be taken by James Scahill. He goes short because he can, out towards James Garvey. There's nobody on him. He's got further support over on the far side of the field, but James Garvey's ball goes over the head of Lewis Coughlin, goes out over the line, and that's going to break for Killimordaly. And Paul Craven is interested in taking the sideline. He takes it quick. He goes back towards Darren Daly, and would you believe it, he puts it straight out over the line as he tried to take it quickly there, and a line ball to Capataggle, Gordon. Yeah,
he tried to be too quick with it and just ended up putting it back out again, so a chance for Capataggle now to go on the attack again.
Lewis Coughlin will take the sideline, and we see that Killimordaly are warming up a sub here, wearing number 23 Owen Earls, good young player as Owen Earls, as he gets ready to take this sideline. I think that ball is going to break towards David Concannon, who's back in that sweeper role now for Killimordaly. He is the team captain, of course, a man who played Walsh Cup for Galway this year. Launched that ball down the field. It's going to break into the path of Brian Concannon. Clever play by Paul Concannon to break it into Brian Bino Concannon. Will he go low? He will, but it's blocked superbly by Declan Cronin. Goes out for a 65, and in fairness, they have had a couple of good scoring opportunities, Killimordaly, in the last couple of moments, Gordon.
Yeah, opportunistic ones, and they would have hoped to have at least get one goal out of the couple of goal chances that they had there, but a great defending from Declan Cronin and closed down Brian Concannon as quickly as he could and got the block in there and is forced to 65.
Yeah, it's 65 is to Darren Daly. He pointed the last one. He hit it high, but he pointed it, went straight between the posts, and as I said, he's been in fine form. He had a really good game against Gort when I saw them in the second round of the championship recently. He goes for a third point today. He makes no mistake, and he glides it between the posts. That's 3 for Darren Daly, and that one is from a 65. He's got 2 65s in a row, 110 to 6 points.
They're just quietly eating into that lead, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they could get the next score again, they'd put some doubts maybe into Capataggle. They've won the puck out. It's won by Andrew Daly. Tries to clear it down the field. He loses possession. Donald Mannion picks it up though. Donald trying to go through the eye of a needle there. Donald Mannion tries to pick up the ball, but he loses possession. It's going to break out towards Oran Finn, wearing number 11. He's under pressure there. Finn tries to pick up the ball. He's in possession. Oran Finn gets the ball back towards Ronan Garvey. Garvey takes on his man as he fouled there. Referee says play on. Garvey goes back the field to Niall Collins. Over his shoulder, Niall Collins goes for a score. That is the score of the day by Niall Collins. He's put it between the posts. That's a lovely score by Niall Collins, and he's had a fine year for Capataggle, as he said. He had a fine year for the University of Galway in the Fitzgibbon as well, and he's got 6 points, 2 from play and 4 from frees. The puck out is taken by Robert Noon over in the far side of the field. It's going to break. Who's going to pick it up? Is it the Capataggle man? No, it's not. It's won by Killimordaly over in the far side of the field. This will be a lovely score if it goes over the bar. Oh! It's gone in the back of the net. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's gone in the net. It was Paul Craven who took the shot. Is it going to be allowed, I wonder? Was there a square ball in there? Paul Craven took the shot. His first cousin, the goalkeeper for Capataggle, James Scahill, put up the hand. The ball has gone in the net. Be interesting to see, will this count?
If it's a square ball, it's going to be a very close call because it looked like the players, let's say, went in at the same time as the ball, so it's going to be very difficult. But Carol Collins going straight into his umpires to discuss it.
Carol Collins is going into his umpires to discuss whether that's going to be a goal for Killimordaly or Capataggle going to get away with it. James Scahill is putting down the ball to take the free out. He's making up his decision already. We'll see what happens here. Is it a goal? It's a free out. In fact, would you believe it? A free out there. Paul Craven's effort went all the way into the back of the net. Brian Concannon is after picking up a yellow card, by the way, for a protestation there with regards to
he didn't agree with the decision.
Didn't agree with the decision. The quick puck out is taken to Lewis Coughlin. Cappy got away with him there as that ball is taken by Lewis Coughlin, and I'm not quite sure what happened there. There's something. The referee has stopped the play again.
I don't think Carol was ready for that to be taken.
James Scahill took the free out. He went straight to Lewis Coughlin. The referee wasn't out in the middle of the field, and he's decided that he's going to go back in again. But be interested to see that one again, whether or not the square ball was justified or not. But it has been was 50-50, I'd say. In fairness, it was one of those that could have gone either way. If you're a Capataggle man, you'd say it was definitely a square ball. If you're from Killimordaly, you'd say it definitely wasn't a square ball, as that ball is won out there by Gary McDonough. McDonough is in possession. McDonough has it now for Killimordaly. He gets the ball inside looking for Bino. Bino tries to get there, but there's 2 Capataggle men beside him. One of those is James Garvey. His jersey is pulled, and the referees give the free out. I thought it was Brian Concannon's jersey that was pulled going through there, Gordon, but he's given the free out.
In fairness, there was a bit of both of them at it, and I suppose Brian has already peeved off the referee, so he's not going to get the benefit of the doubt now.
Yeah, 1-11 to 6 points, and this is going to be a free out to James Scahill, and James Scahill will take the puck out, the free out. 8 points between them. 1 goal and 11 points to 6 points. As Scahill gets ready to take the puck out, we're coming up towards half time here. There's 8 between them as Scahill gets ready to take the puck out. Is there a bunch and break operation up front for Capataggle about to take place here as James Scahill takes the puck out? The free out, I should say, not the puck out. He goes long with that ball. He goes long with it. It's high. Niall Collins is underneath it. The ball is going to break. It's going to break in towards David Concannon. He's put under pressure there. David Concannon has it coming out of defence. He's fouled. That's going to be a free out. And Adam Brett and John Mitchell, just a bit of pushing and shoving going on between the two big men there. As this free out is going to be taken by David Concannon. It's been brought forward. And David Concannon has brought the ball way out the field. He's brought it from his own 14-metre line near the 45
He's gained more than 10 yards there.
He's gained a few yards there, but he's going to launch it long. Will he look for the brother at full forward? He won't. He'll go over to the far side of the field looking for Paul Craven, who tries to win it out of the air with Donnacha Campbell. They're having a right good battle there. Campbell wins this ball though. Campbell does well to get it out to Donal Mannion. He sprays the ball across the field to Dara Dolan in space. Dara Dolan, wearing number 7, tries to get the ball up towards Niall Collins. Just a bit too much of a hit in it there, but Collins does well to try and come away with possession. Collins is in possession. He's on the sideline. He's going to go for a score. Niall Collins goes for a score from the sideline, but this one goes wide. That's 6 wides for Niall Collins. 6 wides for Capataggle, I should say. Not 6 wides for Niall Collins. He's 6 points score though. 1-11 to 6 points. That ball goes down the field. It's going to break. It's going to break towards Éanna Garvey or Ronan Garvey, I should say. Ronan Garvey's coming away now, the number 14. Ronan Garvey soloing forward now, sprays the ball across the field. He picks out Micheál Garvey. Micheál takes a bit of a dive there, gets the ball right across the field, looks for Donal Mannion. Donal Mannion tries to win it ahead of David Hurst there. The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Micheál Garvey or Éanna Garvey. Get Éanna soloing too. I think there's going to be 4 minutes additional time. That ball is played off towards Jam Mannion, takes on his man. Is he fouled there? Surely he's fouled. That's good. Referee gets the advantage. And this is going to be a free in and a scoreable opportunity here now for Capataggle. And there's a bit of a helter-skelter attitude towards the game the last few minutes. Probably just needs to settle down a small bit now as we come up to half time. And this is a scoreable opportunity here, and the scoreable opportunity is to Niall Collins.
Yeah, and I'd say Killimordaly will be a bit disappointed. The last couple of decisions haven't gone their way either. They could easily have been closer, but now Capataggle have the chance to extend their lead. So Capataggle is all going their way so far, and they're keeping the scoreboard ticking.
Yeah, 14 points to 6. Could be 15 points to 6 in the next couple of minutes as Niall Collins stands over the free. He has got 6 so far. This would be point number 7. Lucky number 7, as they say, as he takes the free. He puts it between the posts. The number 10 puts over his 7th point. 5 from frees and 2 from play. And there's 31 minutes played here. We're into the additional time. As I said, I think it was 4 minutes that was on the clock for the additional time. 1-12 now to 6 points as David Earls comes out with the ball. He gets the ball down the field. It's intercepted though well by Ronan Garvey. Garvey has it now for Cappy. He scoops the ball forward towards John Mitchell. Mitchell has already got a point for his side. His first touch gets him down there, and the ball just goes out over the line, and it's a line ball here to Capataggle on this side of the field, or to Killimordaly, I should say, on this side of the field. Ian Cannon, wearing number 17, is about to take it. Cannon looks upfield. He's that distinctive red helmet, gets the ball across the field, but he puts Declan Connolly under serious pressure. It's picked up by John Mitchell. Mitchell trying to get away from his man. Mitchell is in possession. He tries to scoop the ball forward towards Liam Collins. Liam Collins tries to win it. Liam Collins has the ball in his hand. 1-2 he scored in the first half. He tries to take on David Concannon. He throws the ball to the ground, gets it away with it, but he's fouled in the second attempt, and that's going to be a free in and another scoreable opportunity here for Capataggle to extend that lead out to 10 points, Gordon, as we come to half time.
Yeah, he's just causing panic, isn't he? Every time he gets that ball, Killimordaly are finding it very difficult to handle him, and He's trying to run at the defence the whole time, and of course if you're not going to get a score away, there's a good chance that you're going to get fouled, and in this instance that's exactly what's happened. And with the way Niall Collins is putting over these frees, he'll be happy.
Yeah, and a yellow card as well for Declan Connolly there. Niall Collins stands over the free. 1-12 for Capataggle, 6 points for Killimordaly as he takes this free for his side. This would put them 10 points in front as we come up towards half time. Niall Collins looking for point number 8. Niall Collins makes no mistake. It just goes between the posts, I think. It has gone between the posts. That's another score for him. And there's 10 between them all of a sudden. 1 goal and 13 points to 6 points so far as the puck out is taken by Robert Noon. Robert Noon plays the ball out the field towards the midfield, towards Luke Linsky. Linsky gets the ball back to Declan Connolly. He loses possession under serious pressure there from a number of Capataggle players. It breaks into the path of Liam Collins. Liam Collins comes inside 2 men. Liam Collins soloing forward now on the 45-metre line. He plays the ball inside to the brother. The brother is Niall Collins. Niall Collins bearing down on goal. David Concannon comes across him. Did he foul him? Referee says play on. The ball is won by David Hurls though. gets it out towards Adam Brett. He hand passes the ball off to Darren Daly in the middle of the field. Darren Daly a further hand pass out the field, and it's David Concannon. David is in possession now. David goes back the field, picks out Ian Cannon. Will they go along with this just before half time? Ian Cannon does go along with that ball inside towards the full forward line, but Cappy have Declan Cronin there. Declan Cronin is in possession, gets it out towards Micheál Garvey. He further gets the ball forward towards Donncha Campbell in space. Campbell lays the ball inside towards Niall Collins. Niall will try and get away from Andrew Daly. He will. Niall Collins is in possession. He'll hit this one off the left hand side. He's going to go for a point number 8 or point number 9 I should say. Is it gone between the posts? It is gone between the posts, and that is 3 from play for Niall Collins. He's on fire. 114 to 6 points. There's 11 between them all of a sudden, and
that really sums up the way the game is going so far for Killimordaly, isn't it? They had that clearance out of the defence. Capataggle had a spare man. They overturned possession and they ended up getting a score.
Yeah, and we've seen so far in the preliminary quarter-finals, the teams who have finished in third place so far have been well beaten in the 2 games. That's been Kilkenarn and Ardrahan in the end, and today it's Capataggle who are 11 points up here as Paul Craven is in possession. Paul Craven should put this over the bar. Has he put it inside the post? He has. Good score by Paul Craven.
Score.
He needed a score there. There's 10 in between them again. 114 to 7 points. 34 minutes have been played as James Skehill will take his time with this puck out for Capataggle. James Skehill will take the puck out for Capataggle as he gets ready to take it. Skehill will look upfield, and Skehill will probably go along with this. It was 110 to 6 points, but 4 points in a row for Capataggle, and all of a sudden they built a good lead there. But Paul Craven came back with the last score of the half, and as Declan Cronin got the puck out there, it's half time here. There's 10 between them, Gordon, at half time. Cappy will be the happy and content going in at half time, 114 to 7 points in front.
Absolutely, and they're well deserving of that lead, and I think it's the best that Capataggle have produced all season. They've been playing in patches, but they'd have to be very happy with that first half performance. The backs are good and tight, and the forwards are causing havoc, like Niall and Liam Collins, Donal Mannion, Jam Mannion. You know, they're just, every time they get the ball they look dangerous, and if they're not getting a shot away or getting a score, they're getting fouled. And you know, and Killimordaly haven't found a way of handling them as yet, and they'll have to discuss that at half time and see where they go. But as Killimordaly need a good start to that second half now to eat into that lead, but Capataggle well worth their lead at half time. Yeah,
it's half time here. It's 114 to 7 points between them at half time. 10 point lead for Capataggle. Capataggle 114, Killimordaly 7 points. Come back to us in 8 or 9 minutes time and we'll be ready to go with the second half here from Kenny Park in Athenry.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
They won't, though. It's won by Brian Beano Concannon. His jersey pulled there. No advantage. He's still going forward, Brian Concannon. Brian Concannon goes for a score. To be a good start for Killimordaly if he puts it over the bar.
Get going.
Ball is going to break inside to Éanna Ryan. Éanna Ryan's going to pop it over the bar. The sides are level. Good score by 2012 maybe or 2011. 2010, I've been told here. That ball goes over the bar. Lovely Jonah Pizzle. Lovely ball inside to John Mitchell. He's bearing down and goal. John Mitchell for Capataggle puts it over the bar.
We expect them to really push on.
Liam Collins will take the sideline cut. It's a good one by Liam Collins. It's gone between the posts. Has a superb effort by Liam Collins. Ball out the field towards Niall Collins on the 45 metre, the 65 metre line. Collins goes inside towards Liam Collins in space. Liam Collins is in space, tries to take on his man. His first touch lets him down, but his second touch gets it into his hand. He's gone past his man. Liam Collins bearing down on goal. Liam Collins coming inside. Liam Collins into the back of the net. Beautiful goal by Liam Collins. Niall Collins, he'll make no mistake. He puts it over the bar. And Niall Collins is having a great campaign for Killimordaly. Declan Connolly, he's using his pace. He comes inside Declan Connolly. Is this a goal scoring opportunity? It's not. In this case, it's got one inside towards Collins, who's in front of his man. That is Liam Collins. Lovely touch by Liam Collins on the 45 metre line. He's going to spin. He's going to go for a score. Liam Collins puts it over the bar. And Liam Collins is going to go for a score. He is going to go for a score. Has he got it inside the post? It'll be a good score if it goes over the bar. He worked hard. Ian Garvey is bursting his way through. Tries to play the ball across the field towards Jam Mannion. It goes under the legs of Declan Connolly. He eventually flicks the ball away. It goes out towards Ronan Garvey. And there's a clash there. In fairness, both players just going wholeheartedly Gordon for the ball there. And there was a nasty clash.
Yeah, I think Carol Collins.
Back towards Ronan Garvey. Garvey takes on his man as he fouled. The referee says play on. Garvey goes back the field to Niall Collins. Over his shoulder, Niall Collins goes for a score. That is the score of the day. Robert Noon over on the far side of the field. It's going to break. Who's going to pick it up? Is it the Capataggle man? No, it's not. It's won by Killimordaly over on the far side of the field. This will be a lovely score if it goes over the bar.
Oh!
It's gone in the back of the net. It's a goal. Niall Collins is in possession. He'll hit this one off the left hand side. He's going to go for a point number 8 or point number 9, I should say. Is it gone between the posts? It is gone between the posts. Ardrahan in the end, and today it's Capataggle who are 11 points up here. Paul Craven is in possession. Paul Craven should put this over the bar. Has he put it inside the post? He has. Good score by Paul Craven.
Score.
He needed And you're all very welcome here to to Kenny Park in Ballinasloe for the second half of the game between Capataggle and Killimordaly in the senior preliminary quarter final. And in fairness, Capataggle have gone about their business in an efficient manner in the first half. They lead by 10 at half time. They're out on the field. The referee's out on the field as well. And we see the hurling board secretary making his way across the field as well, just checking out the pitch here in Kenny Park in Athenry. We do anticipate, I'd say, that Thomas's and Crowell will be here next Saturday in the next round of the championship. That game called off, of course, but we know there's an intermediate game Wednesday night between Killimer and Crockwell as well. So 114 to 7 points as Killimordaly come back onto the field. And I suppose from Killimordaly's perspective now, Gordon, they need to start well in the second half, don't they?
They do. They need to get a score on the board now early doors to give them a bit of confidence and to try and eat into that Capataggle lead, because at the form that Capataggle are in, that we've seen so far in this game, they could get a run on them.
114 to 7 points, 10 between them as referee Carol Collins is in the middle of the field. The Banish Diacht from both teams are coming across the field, getting into position prior to the start of the second half. We see Stephen Craven and Liam Donoghue right out here in front of us. We see Gary Earls coming off the field as well for Killimordaly, as that ball is won by Darren Daly in the middle of the field. He gets his side on the attack inside towards the full forward line. Killimordaly have a scoreable opportunity over on the far side of the field, but it goes in towards the goals. It's going to go wide, is it? James Cahill escorts it out wide, so that's a fourth wide for Killimordaly, but a 10 between them. 1 goal and 14 points for Capataggle. 7 points for James Cahill. Has taken the puck out there. I think he got away with one. He tried to go short or something, Gordon, but he got away with it. I think the Conor Quinlan is saying something there into the referee, but Scahill goes long with this one, and that ball is long down the field. Gordon, did you see it there? He seemed to take a quick puck out. It seemed to go astray, but he got away with it.
Yeah,
as they come on the attack, and that's going to be a free to Killimordaly out in the middle of the field.
He did it as quick as he could, I suppose, and tried to not get caught, and he got away with it.
Yeah, he sure did. And Darren Daly will take the free in the middle of the field. Darren Daly has got 3 points for Killimordaly, 1 from a free, 2 65s so far, as this free is going to be taken back in his own half back line as he gets ready to take it. Here comes Darren Daly. He bends his strikes in towards the scoreboard end at Kenny Park and Athenry. He's got the distance, but unfortunately the accuracy is letting him down there. That's a 2 wides for Killimordaly at the start of the second half, as James Cahill will take the puck out. Donnacha Campbell is calling on this side of the field. Darren Dolan is also calling on the far side of the field. Will he go short or will he go long? He's going to go long over to this side of the field where Ronan Garvey is underneath of the big man. It's going to break towards Darren Daly. Daly now for Killimordaly has possession. Daly will have to go back the field. He sprays the ball in towards Adam Brett. Adam Brett has got Paul Craven outside him. Adam Brett has been eaten up though, but gets away with it, gets it out the field towards David Concannon. David Concannon goes past his man. David has been challenged there, gets the ball off to Brian Concannon. Brian Concannon has it, and Brian Concannon is in possession. He's soloing for it. He's been adjudged to have been fouled, and that's going to be a free to Killimordaly, and the free will be taken by Darren Daly. David Concannon gets up off the ground, and it's Darren Daly will take the free, and it's a chance for Killimordaly to reduce the deficit, but they need to be putting these ones over the bar, Gordon. They just need to keep plugging away now, get a couple of points on the board and see where it takes them. Yeah,
they'll be disappointed with those first 2 opportunities of the second half going to big, and Darren now with this opportunity to get one back.
110 to 7 points as he gets ready to take this free for his side. Darren Daly has got the distance, he's got the accuracy, he puts it over the bar. That's point number 4 now for Darren Daly, and it's 114 to 8 points as James Cahill takes the quick puck out looking for Jan Mannion, but I think the ball has gone out over the line on the far side of the field, and Killimordaly have the sideline over there. Andrew Daly, number 4, is getting ready to take the sideline for them. He's going to leave it though, and he's going to leave it towards Brian Concannon. Brian, will he go short? He won't. Or indeed it's David Concannon, I should say, over there. David Concannon will get ready to take the free or the sideline. 9 between them, 3 minutes into the second half. He goes short of that ball, but Jan Mannion wins it. Jan Mannion flicks it over the head of Concannon. He's stripped, and that's going to be a free, and the free into Capataggle, and Niall Collins no doubt will go over to take this free. But Niall Collins, 9 points scored in the first half, 6 frees and 3 from play, and in fairness we have been saying it that his championship campaign this year for Capataggle, he's been really impressive.
Yeah, and I suppose in the last couple of years his brother Liam has been taking the plaudits, but Niall has always gone about his business, and another deadly accurate forward that they have along with the speedsters there, the 2 Mannions that are causing havoc for the Killimordaly defence so far this afternoon.
Niall Collins stands over the free. The Killimordaly man that's nearest to him is Adam Brett, and I think they won an All-Ireland minor medal together, or minor championship in 2018. One was at wing back, one was at wing forward, and one was at corner forward as Niall Collins takes the free. He puts it over the bar. Point number 10 for Niall Collins. That is 7 from frees and 3 from play. Robert Noon takes the puck out. It's well caught out of the air by Luke Linsky. Luke Linsky did well there, and Luke Linsky does very well to get the ball inside towards the full forward line.
There's Lewis Coughlin again.
Owen Earls, has he come on for Killimordaly? I think he has in the full forward line. The ball is going to break, and the ball is going to break towards Garvey there, or Micheál Garvey coming out from the full forward line. Micheál Garvey's in possession, gets it off towards Niall Collins. Niall Collins is in possession now for Capataggle, goes back the field. Owen Earls is on the Killimordaly team. Cookie's father Noel E. Earls played for Killimordaly for many years. As that ball goes inside to Jam Mannion, Jam Mannion uses his pace. Jam Mannion buried down and goal now. The Killimordaly man coming across, and Mannion taps it over the bar. Good score by Jam Mannion. He has blistering pace, he puts it over the bar. That's 3 points for Jam Mannion. He puts it over the bar. Good score by Jam Mannion. And when you have pace like Jam Mannion's, when he gets the ball in front of you, when he turns you, there isn't a whole lot you can do, because he just has that burst of pace that he's able to get away from a player.
Yeah, and if he doesn't get the shot away, there's a good likelihood that he's going to get fouled. And they have an abundance of speedsters in their Capataggle, and they're really, really impressive today with the way they're going about their business. 116
to 8 points, 19 points to 8, 11 between them. The ball goes over the far side of the field. Has it gone out of the line? It isn't. It's kept in play by Brian Concannon. Concannon has it over there, and he has stepped out over the line. And the linesman over there, Conor Quinlan, says he stepped out over it, and he just puts his head up into the air as if to say, my God, I've gone out over the line here. That's going to be a line ball. And the line ball is to Capataggle. We see that Shane Monaghan has also come onto the Killimordaly team at half time, so 2 inside forwards on. Gary McDonough is one of the lads that's gone off, I think, wearing number 14. But we will see who is the other Killimordaly player that went off soon enough as well. But it's going to be a free, and the free is or a line ball, I should say. See, it's a free actually to Capataggle over on the far side of the field. And the free is to Niall Collins. Niall Collins, 10 points so far. 7 frees, 3 from play. As he gets ready to take this one, back inside his own 65-metre line, as he gets ready to take this free for his side. Yeah, this is going to be a free. I think Éanna Ryan was the man that's gone off at half time as well, is he? And do you think I actually see Éanna Ryan out there? Yeah. As Niall Collins takes the free, he launches it high in towards the goals. That one goes wide. That's 7 wides for Capataggle. Puck out is taken over to the far side of the field. Paul Craven tries to win it out of the air, but it's batted down though into the path of Niall Collins. Takes on his man. Niall Collins soloing forward. Niall Collins takes on his man there. He's judged to have been fouled, and it's going to be a free. And the free in is to Capataggle over on the far side of the field. 1 goal and 16 points to 8 points. 11 between them. As this free is going to be taken over there by Niall Collins, no doubt. And this is going to be a scoreable opportunity possibly for him. Niall Collins looking for a point number 11 as he gets ready to take it. Niall Collins lifts, bends and strikes. He's over towards the stand side of the field. He's going to go for a score. He's going to put it between the posts.
Excellent score.
Really good score by him there. That's 11 points for him.
That was right out on the sideline.
They're on the attack with Paul Craven over there. Back to Darren Daly. He keeps it in play. Blocked down though superbly, and that ball goes out over the line. And this is going to be a free and a line ball so far over on the far side of the field to Darren Daly. And that ball is taken quickly by Darren Daly. It's gone in towards the goals, and that's going to be a line ball or a wide ball over on the far side of the field. And we're just looking at some of the scoring trends as that ball is taken out of the air by Ian Cannon. Does well there. Ian Cannon gets the ball across the field to Luke Linsky. Luke Linsky forward towards Paul Craven. Craven takes on his man now. Killimordaly needs scores, but there's 2 or 3 Capataggle in there, and he loses possession. It's picked up by Lewis Coughlin, but Paul Craven is adjudged to have been fouled. If we just look at the scoring trends so far, it's 18 points, I think, Kilkenarn were beaten. 13 points the men of Ardrahan were beaten. There's 12 between them here now, and those are the 3rd place teams, so it probably shows there is maybe a little gap between the top 8, Gordon, and the rest in the senior championship.
Yeah, and I suppose the teams that qualified for 3rd position, they were dicey enough whether they'd end up in a relegation position or a 3rd position, and the proof is in the pudding, I suppose, with the results so far we've seen. Yeah,
still not over here, but Killimordaly need to just start taking points. They need a goal or 2 as well, just to get a bit of an atmosphere into the game as well. It's very quiet here in Kenny Park and Athenrice, which has been the disparity between the teams so far, as Darren Daly takes the free, and Darren Daly puts it between the posts. That's point number 5 for him. 3 frees and 2 65s, 117 to 9 points. as James Cahill will take the puck out now for Capataggle. His side in a commanding lead so far. We have reached the 39th minute, 21 minutes to go here. Quick puck out, and there's nobody at all picking up Micheál Garvey in the centre of the defence. He's going to wind up for a big one. He's a serious strike in the ball, and Micheál Garvey goes along with that ball, goes in towards the goals. It's going to go wide, but it was very easy the way they're able to come out of defence there. There was nobody on him at all, Gordon, in the centre half back position.
Yeah, Killimordaly not putting any pressure at all on the striker.
Brian Concannon has it for Killimordaly. Gets the ball off to the runner. The runner is Adam Brett. Adam Brett looks upfield, gets the ball inside towards the full forward line. It's going to break. Who's it going to break towards? It's going to break towards the Killimordaly man. Is it
Lewis Coughlin again?
And Lewis Coughlin tries to get in there for Capataggle. He gets in there again. Good play by Lewis Coughlin. He's playing well at cornerback. The ball is won by Ian Garvey. He tries to come out. It's picked up though by Declan Cronin, the cornerback. And Declan Cronin goes low over towards Jan Mannion. Mannion is in front of his man there. Mannion has got 3 points so far. Will he come inside Ian Cannon? Will he take him on? He will take him on. And Jan Mannion goes up along the side and he flicks the ball over the head of Cannon. He's still going for Jan Mannion. He's in possession. This would be an unbelievable score if it goes over the bar by Jan Mannion.
No.
It's a superb effort. It's gone over the bar. It came off the hurl of Robert Noon. It goes over the bar. What a beautiful score. We saw brilliant skill by Oisin Connolly to score a point in the opening game. Equally impressive there by Jan Mannion. Great score.
Absolutely, and you have to mention as well, Lewis Coughlin and Declan Cronin are getting through a power of work there for Capataggle as well, creating those opportunities for the likes of the Jan Mannions to score. Badly needed, and Killimordaly really needed that to inject some life into their game here this afternoon. And I suppose they still have 20 minutes to go, and there's 9 points between the teams, but we know how quickly games can turn, and that might be the bit of inspiration that they needed.
Yeah, 1 goal and 18 points to 1 goal and 9. Good score by Owen Earls. He'll be delighted with that, the youngster, as that ball is played out over towards the far side of the field. Oren Finn is in possession. Cappy are bringing on 2 subs, by the way, as that ball goes over towards this side of the field, towards Éanna Garvey from Dara Dolan. Garvey drops the ball out of his hand. He's put under pressure, but he still has it though. Éanna Garvey soloing forward off his left hand side. He's going to go for a score, the wing back. Nope. It's gone wide. 9 wides for his side. The Capataggle subs will soon be coming in. They are wearing number 18 and wearing number 19. I presume it's Jack Coughlin and Keane Bowes that are coming in. It is Jack Coughlin and Keane Bowes. Jack Coughlin got 1-1 last time out. He's coming into the team in place of John Mitchell, while Oren Finn is coming off as well, and into the team comes Keane Bowes as well. Okay, so those are the 2 substitutes. 1 goal and 18 points to 1 goal and 9. 9 points between them. The quick puck out is taken. It goes long down the field, taken out there by Brian Concannon. Concannon is in possession. He loses it, plays off to Ronan Brett. Ronan Brett has it from a standing position. He plays the ball across the field towards Éanna Ryan. Éanna Ryan is in possession now. Can Killimordaly get back more into this game? Éanna Ryan goes for a score. He's put it over the bar. Good score by Éanna Ryan, and the Killimordaly crowd now, they're clapping because all of a sudden the 12-point lead is down to 8.
Yeah, and Éanna Ryan, of course, influential in both of those last scores. He set up the goal for Owen Earls, and then he's got a point himself. So Killimordaly now on the way back.
James Cahill takes the puck out, but it's missed there by Ian Cannon. He got a push in the back. He was quite fortunate because, in fairness, he had come out under it, Gordon. We could see from the puck out that he was going to miss it, but he just got a little tap there as the ball broke through towards was it Niall Collins? I think it broke through towards, or Liam Collins I should say, as that free is taken. It goes over to the far side of the field. James Garvey's just going to guide it out wide. James Garvey does guide it out wide and showing all his experience over there. 118 to 110. 12 minutes gone now in the second half. It's livening up a small bit as this ball is going to be pucked out. It's going to be pucked out towards the sub Jack Coughlin. It goes over his head. It's going to be won by David Concannon. Concannon has it for Killimordaly. He pulls in the ball out towards Adam Brett, and Adam Brett takes the ball and Leon launches it as far down the field as he can. Cronin comes out, and Cronin just got a slap there for Brian Concannon, and that's going to be a free out, and that's a free out towards to Capataggle.
Brian is one to not challenged Carroll too much. He's on yellow.
It was a free, Gordon, though. We could see it here just as the ball came in. He just got a little slap there just to put Cronin off. Now, if he had got inside, there was a goal scoring opportunity, but it's going to be another sub. Oisin Finn comes on. Oisin Finn comes on in place of Donal Mannion. So 3 changes for Capataggle. The free out is going to be taken by Micheál Garvey, and as I said, he is a serious stroke in a ball. He put 2 over, I think, the last time out against Mullia, as he stands over this free between the 20 metre line and the 45 metre line. He'll be quite close to his own 45 metre line when he eventually takes the free. 13 minutes into the second half, Micheál Garvey takes the free and he launches it as far down the field as he can. It's going to go in towards the square. Up underneath it is David Concannon, and Concannon takes it out of the air for Killimordaly. He loses possession though under serious pressure. Liam Collins tries to win it, as does Jack Coughlin there, but David Concannon does well to get the ball off to Andrew Daly, and Andrew Daly gets the ball out over to the far side of the field looking for Éanna Ryan, and he's battling with Donncha Cama. The ball breaks though into the path of Oisin Finn. He's been put under serious pressure pressure over there. Finn has the ball in his hand. He gets it back towards Dara Dolan. Dolan does well to play the ball up towards Donnacha Campbell. He does well to keep it in play. He sprays it across the field to Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn has it now for Capataggle. Back to Campbell again. Campbell first times the ball inside towards the half-forward line where Keane Bowes gets onto it, but Ian Cannon is there for Killimordaly. And Ian Cannon goes long inside towards the full forward line as Shane Monaghan has it. Lovely touch by Shane Monaghan. Shane Monaghan wearing 15 going to go for a score from the sideline. It's a brilliant effort by Shane Monaghan. It goes over the bar. But his first touch to get the ball into his hand, he's put it between the posts. Back to 7, Gordon. 118 to 111.
I think Killimordaly know now that they have a chance, and they've really upped the tempo there in the last few moments, and they're really, if they do go out of the championship, they'll have gone out with giving it a full effort.
Out towards Niall Collins. He's put under pressure there by Adam Brett. Collins is in possession now. David Concannon stands him up. Collins goes past David Concannon. Collins is still in possession. Collins going up along the sideline. This will be an excellent score if it goes over the bar by Niall Collins.
Great
it is
response.
A brilliant score by Niall Collins from play, because he was hit with 2 shoulders, first from Adam Brett, then by David Concannon. He kept going, put it over the bar. That's an equally impressive score.
Absolutely, and he showed great strength there to shrug off those 2 tackles.
Ball breaks in front of Oisin Finn. Finn gets it back towards Dara Dolan. Dara Dolan looks upfield, gets it out the field. It's going to break, and it's going to break towards Darren Daly. Daly tries to go down it. Daly has the ball. He goes back the field towards Jack Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick off the left hand side gets the ball up towards Shane Monaghan. He got the last point. He's going to let it in towards the goal scorer. That's Owen Earls. He lets it off to Shane Monaghan. Monaghan takes on his man. Monaghan tries to go past the full back there. That is James Garvey, but he's stood up by Garvey. Garvey tries to come away with it. He's put under serious pressure there. He kicks the ball further out the field. He pushes his man out of the way. He tries to go down on the ball. The ball is going to be won by Brian Concannon. Concannon has it. He's very close to the sideline. Brian Bino Concannon has it from the sideline. He's going to go for a score. It'll be an audacious effort if it goes over the bar. It has gone over the bar. What a score by Brian Concannon from virtually on the sideline inside the 14-metre line, Gordon. He puts it over the bar.
Yeah, last 4 words for that one. If it goes wide, you're giving out to him, but it was a superb score. Absolutely superb.
Adam Brett wins the puck out. He goes across the field to Jack Fitzpatrick. Jack is in possession. 119 to 112. There are 7 between them. There was 12 points in it not so long ago. That ball is won by Darren Daly in the middle of the field. Killimordaly are coming again. That ball goes inside towards the full forward line. It's a race for possession here, but it should be won by Lewis Coughlin. Coughlin will get there ahead of Owen Earls, the goal scorer, and it's Lewis Coughlin who has it. He goes back to the cool buyer. The cool buyer is James Scahill, and James Scahill has the ball in his hand there, and James Scahill gets the ball out towards Donnacha Campbell. He's been put under pressure there, and Campbell decides to go route 1 inside towards the full forward line. There's only one man in there. It's Liam Collins and David Earls battling possession. Earls does well the full back. Earls is fouled coming out. Referee says play on though. He looked to be fouled as he was coming out of defence there. 119 to 112. It's a battle for possession now, and eventually the referee does give the free out. The free out is to Killimordaly. There's a Killimordaly man down injured. I'd say it's David Concannon. He'll get up quick, and it's going to be a free out. And a free out, indeed it was Andrew Daly was the man that was down injured. It's a free out to Killimordaly. 119 to 112. Will they go route 1 in here in towards the full forward line? Indeed, there's 3 men in the full forward line at the moment. Shane O'Neill's got a goal. Shane Monaghan got a point, and Brian Concannon got the last point. So they have got a goal and 2 points between them. David Concannon goes route 1 down the field. Michael Garvey is underneath it. Will he get there? Will the Killimordaly man get there? The ball is going to break. It's going to break towards Oisin Finn, who's on to a good bit of ball since he came in the middle of the field a few minutes ago for Killimordaly. He's soloing forward. He's got a support player. That support player is Keane Bowes. Keane Bowes is winding up for a big one. It's gone out to the wrong side of the post, though. It's gone wide, and that is 10 wides for Capataggle. 119 to 112. 17 minutes gone in the second half, and in fairness, Gordon, there's a bit of life in the game now.
There is, and it needs it. You know, that goal really sparked Killimordaly into the game, and they can see now that they have a chance to get something out of this game, and there's plenty of time. We've still got 12 minutes to go and only 7 points between the sides.
Dara Dolan wins it, gets it out to Niall Collins. Collins has got 12 points. He's got 4 from play. He's got 8 from frees, as that ball is going to be won over on the far side of the field by Killimordaly again. They're coming at their men, and the ball is inside. This is a scoreable opportunity for Shane Monaghan. He's already got a point, but he fluffs his lines there, and the ball goes straight into the goalkeeper, James Scahill. It was a scoring opportunity. James Scahill does well to play a lovely ball out towards Keane Bowes. The last shot he took went wide. Keane Bowes is in possession now. Comes inside his man. This time he sprays the ball across the field inside towards Éanna Garvey. Garvey wearing number 5 is soloing forward. He's put under pressure by Darren Daly. Good play by Daly, but the ball breaks out to the other Garvey brother. That's Ronan Garvey. He's got support players either side of him. He picks out Liam Collins, the danger man, with 1-2 so far today. Liam Collins plays a lovely ball inside towards Mannion. Jam Mannion has got 3 points. He takes on his man. He goes past his man. Jam Mannion still going forward, bearing down on goal. Jam Mannion has lost possession of it. The ball goes out over the line. Is it gone wide? It has gone wide. Good play by the defender there, Ian Cannon, and that ball goes wide, and the Killimordaly fans getting behind their support now. Killimordaly have got a goal and 2 points. It was 117 to 8 points. There was 12 points between them on 7 minutes. We've now reached 17 minutes. We are down to 7 points as Killimordaly win possession again with David Concannon. He goes long down the field. That ball goes inside towards the full forward line again. It's half time in the Senior B. It's Lee Mellows 15 points, Pádraig Pearce's 5 points. Mellows look as if they're on their way to the semi-final even at this early stage. Michael Garvey comes out with the ball, gets it off to Oisin Finn. Oisin Oisin Finn goes for a score from the
score.
middle of the field. Oisin Finn puts it over the bar, and we mentioned a couple of moments ago he came in the middle of the field. He's played well since he's come on. Good score by Oisin Finn.
Yeah, he's got on a huge amount of ball, and in fairness, he deserved that score for all the work he's putting in.
Quick puck out to Paul Craven. He sprays the ball across the field. It's into the hand of Darren Daly. Pinpoint accuracy there. Daly goes for the score. Daly puts it over the bar from play. That's 6 points for him. 120 now to 1 goal and 13 points as James Scahill will take the puck out. We have reached the 19th minute of the half. There's 11 plus injury time left. We probably still have about 15 minutes to go. That puck out goes down long. David Concannon goes up for it. It breaks past himself and Niall Collins. That's going to be won by Ian Garvey. Garvey's in possession. Garvey's tackle there. Garvey bearing down on goal. This is a goal scoring opportunity. Plays the ball across the field. It should be a goal for Liam Collins. It's in the net. Get it over. Liam Collins puts it in the net. 2-2 for Liam Collins. He's put it in the net. 220 to 113. And we've often seen it when teams at this level make a comeback. If a couple of scores go in, all of a sudden the gap is widened again. It'll be interesting to see what happens now for the last 10 minutes of this game, because Killimordaly had got themselves back into it, but in fairness to Capataggle, they've got the last 1-1. Good finish by Liam Collins. 2-2 for him. Yeah,
and you'd be thinking that goal, unless Killimordaly respond in the right way, that could take the wind out of their sails, but it'll be interesting to see now, can they get the score back?
10 points between them. The ball goes back to Paul Craven. He hand passes it off to David Concannon. He's got a support player in Darren Daly on the 45 metre line. Darren Daly's in possession. Darren Daly flashes the shot. It's gone over the bar. That's 2 from play for him in quick succession. That is 7 for him. But the Collins brothers have got 2 goals and 14 points between them for Capataggle so far in this game. Niall has got 12 points. His brother Liam has got 2-2. The puck out is going to be taken by James Scahill. 220 to 114. Good response there. Good score by Darren Daly. James Scahill takes the puck out. He goes short out towards Donnacha Campbell, who's in oceans of space over on the far side of the field. Campbell finds himself now out on the 65 metre line. He decides to go in towards Liam Collins. Lovely touch by Liam Collins. Collins comes out in front of his man. Liam Collins goes for a score. That's 2-3 for Liam Collins. He puts it over the bar, and a good score by Liam Collins there. 2 goals and 3 points for him. And as we said, that the scores hadn't been coming from the championship, but by God, they're coming today. Gordon, he's hit 2-3.
Yeah, just when Capataggle needed him at his best, he's really performed here today with a 5-star performance so far.
Owen Earls gets the ball off to Ian Ryan. He's got a support player. That support player is wearing number 4. That's Andrew Daly. Andrew Daly plays a lovely low ball inside towards Shane Monaghan. And Shane just loses possession there. He tried to do, he went with one hand and went with the other, and all of a sudden he lost possession, and it's going to be a free, and it's going to be a play out of the field, and the play out of the field is going to be won by Declan Cronin, and Cronin does well to get the ball inside towards Jan Mannion. The ball skips past Ian Cannon into the path of Jan Mannion. There's an ocean of space in front of Mannion. He has already got 4 points so far. He comes inside his man. As this point number 5 is not, it's blocked. It's into the hand though of Keane Bowes. He's got a support player. Keane Bowes won't need a support player, I should say. He's going to put it over the bar. Keane Bowes puts it over the bar, and that's a good score by Keane Bowes. And in fairness to Capataggle, they have responded well, I suppose, to the onslaught in that second quarter from Killimordaly.
They did, and I suppose if you think back, Shane Monaghan had a chance over there to bring it back to a 6-point ball game, and Capataggle were able to get up the field. They got the goal, and that has just put daylight between them now at the moment.
They're coming again with Declan Cronin, but Declan Cronin launched that one long, 12 wides for him, the dozen wides for Capataggle. Quick puck out is taken out towards David Earls. David Earls now is out on the 45 metre line. David Earls has possession, and David Earls goes long, and that ball is long down the field. It's going to break. It's going to break inside towards Paul Craven. Craven has it, and Craven puts it inside the post. Comes off the post. It hasn't gone inside the post at all, and it kind of went along the line there. Has it gone out wide? It has gone out wide, and that's going to be another wide for Killimordaly. That's 7 wides for them. Cappy are going to bring on another sub. It looks as if James Egan is going to come on for Capataggle, the Tipperary native, but has been playing, of course, for Capataggle for many, many years. 2 goals and 22 points. That's 28. 114 is 17. That means there's 11 between them, and it's now 28 points to 17. Killimordaly had got it back to 7 points at one stage, but it's gone out to 10 again. Ian Cannon is in possession. Ian Cannon hand passes the ball out the field. He's on an advantage. He gets it off towards Luke Linsky in the middle of the field, but there's no advantage accruing there for Killimordaly, and they're going to take this sideline, or this free, I should say. The free is to David Concannon.
He's going to launch this down the edge of the square.
Yeah, he sure is going to launch it in towards the square. And that ball goes long in towards Paul Craven, a battle of possession, but Garvey wins it to the full back. And that ball is going to be won by Capataggle over there, but Micheál Garvey does well to get the ball across the field. He plays it across the field towards Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn has it, sprays it inside towards Niall Collins. Niall Collins takes on his man, goes past his man, lays the ball inside towards Jam Mannion. Jam Mannion and Cannon battling possession. The ball breaks through both players there into the path of Liam Collins. He's got a man inside. Jam Mannion's inside. Liam Collins is not going to pass though. He's going to go for a score, and Jam Mannion had been a break inside for a possible goal scoring opportunity, but I suppose Collins' confidence is up. He gets the ball out towards David Concannon. That's Robert Noon does, and that ball is sprayed out towards the middle of the field towards Luke Linsky. His first touch lets him down, but he gets away with it inside towards Darren Daly. He's got 7 points for Killimordaly. Last 2 have come from play. Gets it inside towards the full forward line, but it's blocked there by Lewis Coughlin, and he pulls in the ball. It goes out the field, but Killimordaly's Ronan Brett tries to win it. The ball is going to break to Dara Dolan. He picks it as quick as a flash into his hand. Dara Dolan scoops the ball across the field, just about gets away with that one out towards Donica Campbell. Campbell is in possession now. Campbell plays the ball over the head of Adam Brett. Campbell is still going forward. He's got a man inside him. Lovely hand pass inside to Keane Bowes. This is a goal scoring opportunity for Keane Bowes. He's got Liam Collins inside him. Keane Bowes is in possession. He scoops the ball across the field. It's blocked out by the goalkeeper. It came off a Killimordaly player out to Robert Noon, and Robert Noon did well there, and eventually Killimordaly come away in possession with Ian Cannon. Cannon comes in off his right hand side and plays the ball out towards the middle of the field towards Adam Brett. Brett is in possession. Good touch by Adam Brett out around the middle of the field for Killimordaly. On the left hand side, he gets the ball inside towards the scoring zone now. The scoring ball is won by Paul Craven. Craven, the last ball he took him off the post. He's in it full forward now. He hand passed the ball off to Cannon. Cannon back towards Craven again, but out comes James Scahill, the goalkeeper, and James Scahill gets there ahead of his first cousin Paul Craven. He gets the ball out the field towards Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn is in possession now for Capataggle. He's got a good point since he's come on. Oisin Finn off the left hand side plays a lovely ball inside towards Collins again. That's Liam Collins. Liam Collins has got 2-3. Is he going to go for 2-4? Liam Collins over the right hand shoulder goes for the score. It's 2-4 for Liam Collins. Good score by Liam Collins. He's getting an ocean of space though, but good quality ball is going into him. Capataggle 223. Killimordaly 114. James Egan is in, and it's Ronan Garvey that's off. About 12 between them again now. Gordon, as we have about 5 minutes to go here, but it looks as if it's Capataggle going to be the 7th team into the championship quarterfinals. Yeah, Niall Collins looking for point number 13, and Niall Collins makes no mistake. He's put it between the posts. That now is 2-17 for the Collins brothers. Not too bad old day for the Collinses. 2-17 out of 2-24. They'll be happy. They'll be able to discuss their scores on the way home in the car. As this is going to be a free out to Darren Daly. Killimordaly bring on a couple of subs. Paul Concannon and Tommy Earls about to come in, but it's immaterial at this stage, you would think, as that ball goes long in towards the square. That's going to break. It's going to break into the hand of Declan Crone. He takes it out of the air and he sits with a rasping shoulder there by Aidan Ryan, but it's going to be a free out. 2-24. That's 30 points to 114, which is 17 points. There's 13 points between them, as we see the subs about to come in now for Killimordaly, but Declan Crone, I think, is going to get some attention there as he caught that ball out of the air. Tommy Earls is in. Paul Concannon is in, which means that Andrew Daly and Ronan Brett are the 2 men who are coming off for Killimordaly. We have 4 minutes to go here in this senior preliminary quarter final. James Scahill will take the free out for Killimordaly. Declan Cronin has got up, but Declan Cronin seems to be fine at the moment as he gets ready to take this. James Scahill on the way out of the goalkeeping position. 2-24, which is 30. 1-14, which is 17, as that ball goes long down the field. James Egan is underneath it. Ball breaks inside. Jack Coughlin bearing down on goal. Jack Coughlin into the back of the net. Goal for Jack Coughlin for the second successive game. He's buried the ball into the back of the net. 3:24 now to 1:14, and Jack Coughlin puts the ball in the net, and that's 3 of the Killimordaly subs who have scored. Good goal by Jack Coughlin.
Yeah, another one along with young Oisin Finn that has made a good contribution since they've been introduced.
Coughlin is in possession again. He's looking for a point. That ball goes in towards the goals, and Liam Collins has swung around there, but the ball goes in towards Robert Noon, and I think Killimordaly's Jack Fitzpatrick got away with one there as David Concannon is in possession, gets the ball out towards the middle of the field looking for Tommy Earls. Earls has the ball. Tommy looks upfield now. Tommy off the left hand side is half blocked down there. The ball breaks inside towards Paul Craven. Paul Craven tries to get the ball inside towards Owen Earls, but it's won there in the middle of the field by Keane Bowes. Bowes is in possession now. Bowes has the ball now for Capataggle, gets it off to Dara Dolan. Dolan goes back the field, and it's Éanna Garvey who's in possession. He's He's got Jack Coughlin to this side of him. Jack Coughlin got the last goal for Killimordaly. Jack Coughlin sprays the ball inside, but there's nobody at all in there. The only person who's in there is David Concannon, being supported now by the goalkeeper Robert Noon, and David Concannon picks it up. The captain of Killimordaly looks upfield. 16 points all of a sudden between them. That ball is sprayed out towards the middle of the field. It's won by Jan Mannion. He's in the 45-metre line, but he's bearing down on goal. Jan Mannion has got 4 points so far. Is it going to be 5? It's flashed over the bar by Jan Mannion. 5 points for him all of a sudden, and a good score by Jan Mannion. But this game is coming to a conclusion, and it's going to be Capataggle who are going to be into the quarter-finals of the championship. 3:25, which is 25 plus 9, which is 34, and to 17, as Conor Delaney comes in to the team for Capataggle. He comes into the defence there for Capataggle. Conor Delaney is in. That ball is poked long down the field. It's taken out of the air superbly by Micheál Garvey. Garvey is in possession now. Garvey has the ball, and Garvey looks upfield. He looks towards Liam Collins. He picks out Liam Collins. Liam Collins is in possession. Liam Collins now has the ball. He goes back the field towards Dara Dolan. Dolan has it now for Capataggle. Dolan looks up the field. The fight has gone out of Killimordaly at this stage. He tries to pick out Jack Coughlin, but he stood up. Adam Brett comes in to try and win possession, but the ball is won again by Coughlin. Coughlin has it. 29 minutes played here, or 59 minutes. There's 1 minute left. The ball is picked up by Paul Craven. Craven tries to get the ball off towards a Killimordaly player there, but Niall Collins stood him up, and Niall Collins gets on the ball. Niall Collins tries to come away with the ball for Capataggle. He's got 13 points. Support players are coming in to help him out, but it's Tommy Earls who has it for Killimordaly. Is he fouled there? Referee says play on. It's out towards Owen Earls, the goal scorer for Killimordaly. Owen Earls has lost the hurl as he hasn't. He's played the ball forward towards Ian Linsky, and Linsky is fouled there, and that's going to be a free. That's Luke Linsky. It's going to be a free. The free to Killimordaly, but 3 goals and 25 points to 1 goal and 14 points. Declan Cronin is the man who's come off, and he's had a fine game for Capataggle, it must be said. The cornerback, 3:25 to 1:14. There's little doubt about it, but we know who's going to be in the quarter final from this game. That's Capataggle. The free is taken by Darren Daly. He goes long in towards the goal. It's battered out, is it? It's towards the goalkeeping position. It's pulled on into the back of the net, is it? No, saved somehow. I think it's Lewis Coughlin it hit actually, and Coughlin comes away with the ball. There's going to be 2 minutes additional time as Lewis Coughlin gets the ball out towards Dara Dolan. Dara Dolan has a support player. That support player is wearing number 17. That is Donegal Campbell. He comes inside Adam Brett. He tries to take on Adam Brett, but Adam Brett stands him up well. Campbell has caught the ball twice. He plays it cleverly off the ground. He looks upfield, picks out James Egan. James Egan has it now. James Egan looks upfield, comes inside his man. James is going to wind up for a score from out the field. James Egan goes for a score, and James Egan has put it over the bar. Good score by James Egan. That's a good score for him. He'll be happy with that, and that means now that it's 3 goals and 26 points to a 1 goal and 14 points. Long ball in towards the edge of the square. It's going to break. Is it going to break towards Concannon? He tries to pull on that ball there. There's 2 Capataggle men around him. Out comes James Cahill. He leaves the ball behind him though, and eventually it's flicked out. Has it gone out for a 65? It has gone out for a 65, and that's going to be a 65 metre free. There are 18 points between them so far in this game. We're coming up towards the conclusion of the game, and that means that we have about a minute and a half left now, as the 65 metre free is going to be taken by Darren Daly for his side. Darren Daly for Killimordaly. He's got Owen Earls in support. He goes short to Owen Earls, but there's a player down, injured inside. It's a Killimordaly player that's down, and he's rather gingerly getting up, and I'd say he's okay. And it's Paul Craven, I think, but it's going to be a free. David Concannon is now going to take it, and David Concannon will take the sideline for his side. Conor Quinlan places it for him. He takes the quick one inside to Darren Daly. Darren Daly now launches it in towards the square. Brian Concannon has the ball in his hand. He turns in his sixpence into the back of the net. A goal for Brian Concannon. It's gone in the net. It came off a Capataggle defender, but it's gone in the net from Brian Concannon, and that means that it's 2 goals and 14 points now to 3 goals and 26 points, 15 between them, but too little too late from a Killimordaly perspective, but a goal nonetheless for Brian Concannon.
Yeah, showing good heart there from Killimordaly, not to be given up and to keep going to the end, and they'll be happy to get that goal. I know it's not going to make much difference in the bigger scheme of things, but good to get the goal back for them.
Yeah, it was good to get the goal back for them, as that ball goes long down the field. Up they go for it, taken out of the air by James Egan. James Egan has it off to Jan Mannion. Mannion looking for point number 6, but this one is going to go wide, and that is 13 wides for Capataggle. Robert Noon is in possession. Robert Noon will get ready to take this puck out for his side. He goes out towards the middle of the field. The ball is going to be won by Oisin Finn there. Oisin Finn has it. Oisin Finn is in possession now. Oisin Finn for Capataggle gets the ball out the field. It's intercepted by Ian O'Ryan though. 31-30 has been played. Gets it back towards Adam Brett. Adam Brett looks upfield in towards the full forward line, looking for Concannon. He got the last goal, of course. Brian Concannon has it now. He takes on his man. 1-2 he scored so far. Sprays the ball across the field. Paul Craven with a chance, and Paul Craven drives it over the bar. Point for Paul Craven, and that is a score, another score back for him, and that's the second point for Paul Craven. But The 2 minutes additional time have been played. 3 goals and 26 points to 2 goals and 15 points. The referee, Carol Collins, is saying to take the puck out to James Cahill, but the game is well up at this stage. 3:26 to 2:15. The time is up. Cahill goes long down the field in towards the full forward line, looking for Collins in there. The ball is going to break towards Niall Collins. He scoops the ball off towards Keane Bowes. This should be a point for Keane Bowes. It is a point for Keane Bowes. That puts 15 points between the Stains, and Keane Bowes is the man who puts it over the bar. Good score by Keane Bowes. That is his second score, and Cappy, in fairness, have got 1-4 from the subs. Quick puck out. The quick puck out is to Éanna Ryan. Éanna Ryan bearing down and goal now. Éanna Ryan takes on his man. Is he fouled? The referee says no. The ball is won. He is fouled actually, in fact, and Carol Collins eventually gives the free, and this is going to be a scoreable opportunity from the free. Blasting operations, as they say here, as Darren Daly stands over it. Brian Concannon also stands over it, and Brian Concannon will go low with this one, you would think. 3:27 to 2 goals and 15 points. That means there are 15 between them at the moment as he stands over this free. Brian Concannon with the free now for Killimordaly. He got the last goal for them. He goes low with that. It's blocked. It goes out for a 65, and with that, I thought the referee was going to blow the full-time whistle. He hasn't blown the full-time whistle, and it means that it's going to be a 65-metre free. That ball came off Lewis Coughlin, went out for the 65-metre free, but the crowds are leaving here as David Concannon gets ready to take the free for Killimordaly. The 65-metre free, he'll launch it in towards the goals. David Concannon does launch it in towards the goals. It's going to be caught out of the air by somebody. Brian Concannon has it again. Lewis Coughlin again flicks it out towards Jack Coughlin. The Coughlin brothers combined, and with that the referee has blown for full time here. It's finished 3 goals and 27 points to 2 goals and 15 points, and in the end, Gordon, no doubt about it that Capataggle were the better team, and that means that they have won by 3:27 to 2:15. In the end, a 15-point victory.
Yeah, and Capataggle very impressive this afternoon and deserving of their victory. They weathered the Killimordaly comeback there in that second half, and they got the goal when they needed it, and really pushed on then for a finish, and some impressive scores. As you said, they got great benefit from the subs as well that were introduced, so that's going to give Liam Donoghue and his management a couple of selection headaches for the quarter-final. But from both games now this afternoon, Castlegar and Capataggle both will be very happy going home with 2 comprehensive victories under their belt. They probably would have been hoping for a greater test, let's say, for the bigger games that are to come. But job done. Preliminary quarter-final out of the way, and they've quarter-final to look forward to, and that's all both teams would be happy to do after this.
Yeah, that's all they'll be happy. And as we said, the results of the preliminary quarter-finals this weekend, it's the second teams in the group who have won all of them quite comprehensively. Clarenbridge and Ardrahan, who finished 3:22 to 18 points. That was a 13-point victory then for Clarenbridge in that game. In the game between Kilkenny and Castlegar, it finished 2:25 to 13 points. That was an 18-point victory. And in this one here, it's 3:27 to 2:15. That was a 15-point victory. So combined, 46 points was the scoring difference, if you want to call it, between the second teams and the third teams in the group. Now, we're not saying obviously that doesn't happen every year, but unfortunately the teams who have finished second have been far superior this weekend over the teams who finished third, Gordon.
Yeah, and I suppose when we're previewing the championship, I suppose we were talking about the top 6 or 8 teams, and then anyone else outside of that, there wouldn't be very little between them on any given day. But as the results have shown so far, there is a gap even maybe between the top 5 or 6 teams and then the middle teams, and then you have a bunch at the bottom then as well. I suppose, like when you see the likes of Gort and Mullia now in a relegation final, and Gort would easily have been expected to be in a quarter final, so that when you have the groups of 4, it's very, very thin lines, very small margins, and I suppose when we get to the knockout stages, the teams that are hitting form at the right time, they're really pushing on.
Yeah, and one team that's into the preliminary or the quarterfinals is Capataggle. So we now know that the 4 group winners directly into the quarterfinals are Turlockmore, Loughrea, Tommy Larkins and Sarsfields. They have been joined so far by Clarenbridge, Castlegar and Capataggle, and this time next week we'll know it'll be either St Thomas's or Crowell that will be joining them. But 7 of the quarterfinals have been decided, and we'll have to wait until next week before we can have the draw obviously for the quarterfinal stages of the championship. But Capataggle won't mind. They're there. They have joined Castlegar, as we said, and Clarenbridge from this weekend to join the 4 teams who finished the group victors. But in the end here, a big win for Capataggle. 3:27 for Capataggle, 2:15 for Killimordaly.
QFinancial.ie got the price and advice for me.
Pension auto-enrolment will soon be introduced. This means that all full-time workers over the age of 23 earning more than €20,000 per year must contribute to a pension, and employers must contribute. What are those pension entitlements, and is there independent advice available? The Q Financial Pension Team are experienced in advising both employees and employers of the positive and affordable options available for your situation. Call 091 421 900 or log on to qfinancial.ie.
Q Financial, qfinancial.ie.
Based in Clare, Galway, OMA Financial Services Limited, trading as qfinancial.ie, is an authorised independent pension intermediary regulated by the Central Bank of Ireland.
We redefine your relationship with energy, save you money, and get you on the path to a cleaner, greener future. JFW Renewables, your nationwide solar energy specialists. Call us today for a greener tomorrow.
Every single ticket that's sold, 5% of proceeds from that ticket is going to Jigsaw to help us provide free therapy for young people aged 12 to 25 across Galway City and County who are experiencing difficulty with their mental health.
Throw in, they won't though. It's won by Brian Beano Concannon. His jersey pulled there. No advantage. He's still going forward. Brian Concannon goes for a score. To be a good start for Killimordaly if he puts it over the bar.
Get going.
Ball is going to break inside to Éanna Ryan. Éanna Ryan's going to pop it over the bar. The sides are level. Good score by 2012 maybe or 2011. 2010 I've been told here. That ball goes over the bar. Lovely Donald Pizzle. Lovely ball inside to John Mitchell. He's bearing down and goal. John Mitchell for Capataggle puts it over the bar.
We expecting them to really push on.
Liam Collins will take the sideline cut. It's a good one by Liam Collins. It's gone between the posts. Has a superb effort by Liam Collins. Ball out the field towards Niall Collins on the 45 metre or the 65 metre line. Collins goes inside towards Liam Collins in space. Liam Collins is in space, tries to take on his man. His first touch lets him down, but his second touch gets it into his hand. He's gone past his man. Liam Collins bearing down on goal. Liam Collins coming inside. Liam Collins into the back of the net. Beautiful goal by Liam Collins. Niall Collins, he'll make no mistake. He puts it over the bar. And Niall Collins is having a great campaign for Killimordaly. Declan Connolly, he's using his pace. He comes inside Declan Connolly. Is this a goal scoring opportunity? It's not. In this case, it's got inside towards Collins, who's in front of his man. That is Liam Collins. Lovely touch by Liam Collins on the 45 metre line. He's going to spin. He's going to go for a score. Liam Collins puts it over the bar. And Liam Collins is going to go for a score. He's going to go for a score. Has he got it inside the post? It'll be a good score if it goes over the bar. He worked hard. Éanna Garvey is bursting his way through. Tries to play the ball across the field towards Jan Mannion. It goes under the legs of Declan Connolly. He eventually flicks the ball away. It goes out towards Ronan Garvey. And there's a clash there. In fairness, both players just going wholeheartedly Gordon for the ball there. And there was a nasty clash.
Yeah, I think Carol Collins.
Back towards Ronan Garvey. Garvey takes on his man as he fouled. The referee says play on. Garvey goes back the field to Niall Collins. Over his shoulder, Niall Collins goes for a score. That is the score of the day. Robert Noon over on the far side of the field. It's going to break. Who's going to pick it up? Is it the Capataggle man? No, it's not. It's won by Killimordaly over on the far side of the field. This will be a lovely score if it goes over the bar.
Oh!
It's gone in the back of the net. It's a goal. Niall Collins is in possession. He'll hit this one off the left hand side. He's going to go for a point number 8 or point number 9 I should say. Is it gone between the posts? It is gone between the posts. Ardrahan in the end, and today it's Capataggle who are 11 points up here. Paul Craven is in possession. Paul Craven should put this over the bar. Has he put it inside the post? He has. Good. Jan Mannion uses his pace. Jan Mannion buried down and goal now. The Killimordaly man coming across and Mannion taps it over the bar. Still going for Jan Mannion. He's in possession. This would be an unbelievable score if it goes over the bar by Jan Mannion.
No.
It's a superb effort. It's gone over the bar. It came off.
Absolutely, and you have to mention as well, Lewis Coughlin and Declan Cronin are getting through a power of work there for Capataggle as well, creating those opportunities for the likes of the Jan Mannions to score.
This is a scoreable opportunity other than a goal scoring opportunity. Éanna Ryan inside. Owen Earls in possession. Earls going for a shot into the back of the net. Owen Earls puts it in possession now. Can Killimordaly get back more into this game? Éanna Ryan goes for a score. He's put it over the bar towards the full forward line as Shane Monaghan has a lovely touch by Shane Monaghan. Shane Monaghan wearing 15 going to go for score for the side, and it's a brilliant effort by Shane Monaghan. Possession now. David Concannon stands him up. Collins goes past David Concannon. Collins is still in possession. Collins going up along the side, and this will be an excellent score if it goes over the bar by Niall Collins. He's going to go for a score. It'll be an audacious effort if it goes over the bar. It has gone over the bar. What a score. Michael Garvey comes out with the ball, gets it off to Oisin Finn. Oisin Finn goes for a score. Big puck out to Paul Craven. He sprays the ball across the field. It's into the hand of Darren Daly. Pinpoint accuracy there. Daly goes for the score. Daly puts it over the bar for play. We probably still have about 15 minutes to go. That puck out goes down long. David Concannon goes up for it. It breaks past himself and Niall Collins. That's going to be won by Éanna Garvey. Garvey's in possession. Garvey's tackle there. Garvey bearing down on goal. This is a goal scoring opportunity. Plays the ball across the field. It should be a goal for Liam Collins. It's in the net. Goes back to Paul Craven. He hand passes it off to David Concannon. He's got a support player in Darren Daly on the 45-metre line. Darren Daly's in possession. Darren Daly flashes the shot. It's gone over the bar. Liam Collins. Collins comes out in front of his man. Liam Collins goes for a score. That's 2-3 for Liam Collins. He puts it. Keane Bowes won't need a support player, I should say. He's going to put it over the bar. Keane Bowes puts it over the bar. And that's Liam Collins. That is Liam Collins has got 2-3. Is he going to go for 2-4? Liam Collins over the right hand shoulder goes for the score. It's 2-4 for Liam Collins. Niall Collins looking for point number 13. And Niall Collins makes no mistake. He's put it between the posts. James Cahill on the way out of the goalkeeping position. 2-24, which is 30. 1-14, which is 17, as that ball goes long down the field. James Egan is underneath it. Ball breaks inside. Jack Coughlin bearing down on goal. Jack Coughlin into the back of the net. Goal. It's won by Jan Mannion. He's in the 45-metre line, but he's bearing down on goal. Jan Mannion has got 4 points so far. It's going to be 5. It's flashed over the bar by Jan Mannion. 5 from inside his man. James is going to wind up for a score from out the field. James Egan goes for a score, and James Egan has put it over the bar. Good score by James Egan. That's a good Craven, I think, but it's going to be a free. David from Cannon is now going to take it, and David from Cannon will take the sideline for his side. Conor Quinlan places it for him. He takes the quick one inside to Darren Daly. Darren Daly now launches it in towards the square. Brian from Cannon has the ball in his hand. He turns in his sixpence into the back of the net. A goal. So far sprays the ball across the field. Paul Craven with a chance, and Paul Craven drives it over the bar. Point for Keane Bowes. This should be a point for Keane Bowes. It is a point for Keane Bowes. That puts 15 points between the